What's up? This is Big Wave with Patiently Aggressive Podcast, maintaining the balance. Now, the Justice Department has taken Apple to court, claiming that the company has too much control over the smartphone market. And let's take a look at this.
Earlier today, the Department of Justice, joined by 15 states and the District of Columbia, sued Apple in the U.S. District Court for the District of New Jersey for violating Section 2 of the Sherman Antitrust Act. Over the last 2 decades, Apple has become one of the most valuable public companies in the world. Today, its net income exceeds the individual gross domestic product of more than 100 countries. That is in large part due to the success of the iPhone, Apple's signature smartphone product. For over a decade, iPhone sales have made up a majority of Apple's annual revenue. Today, Apple's share of the U.S. performance smartphone market exceeds 70%, and its share of the entire U.S. smartphone market exceeds 65%. Apple charges as much as nearly $1,600 for an iPhone. Apple has maintained monopoly power in the smartphone market not simply by staying ahead of the competition on the merits, but by violating federal antitrust law. Consumers should not have to pay higher prices because companies break the law. Apple has maintained monopoly power in the smartphone market not simply by staying ahead of the competition on the merits, but by violating federal antitrust law. Consumers should not have to pay higher prices because companies break the law.
Now, to break this down a little bit more, the Justice Department, joined by 16 other state and district attorneys general, filed a civil antitrust lawsuit against Apple for monopolization or attempted monopolization of smartphone markets in violation of Section 2 of the Sherman Act. The complaint filed in the U.S. District Court for the District of New Jersey alleges that Apple illegally maintains a monopoly over smartphones by selectively imposing contractual restrictions on and withholding critical access points from developers. Apple undermines apps, products, and services that would otherwise make users less reliant on the iPhone and lower costs for the consumers and developers. Apple exercises its monopoly power to extract more money from consumers, developers, content creators, artists, publishers, small businesses, and merchants, among others. Through this monopolization lawsuit, the Justice Department and state attorney generals are seeking relief to restore competition to these vital markets on behalf of the American public. What do y'all think about that lawsuit? In my opinion, I think it's a good thing. Some people think they're going to go after Google and YouTube next because they have a similar control and monopolization going on. So just let me know what you think is going on here. And are you tired of like Apple taking over or just have a monopolization? You know what really stressed me out with Apple is the damn iPhone. Like, you always run out of space. What the hell is going on? Like, why is your iPhone always out of space, always out of memory? Then they want you like to buy memory. Like, it's like a whole lot of crazy shit going on. But I'm curious to know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is your boy Big Wave. I'm out.